everyone. Welcome to the Philippines.
Welcome to the video. My name's Harley Johnston, aka Duran Rider. I'm 46 years of age. In this video, I'm just going to give a voiceover. I've lived on and off in Southeast Asia. I've been traveling in Southeast Asia since 2001, and I think it's a fantastic place to live, especially if you're a digital nomad, etc., or if you just want a high quality of life. If you want your dollar to go further, then Southeast Asia is, I would say, the best place in the world to live. And we're going to go into some detail here. Let's start with cost of living. All right, how much does it cost to rent a place in Southeast Asia? You're generally going to be looking at starting at around $20 USD a month for a room. All right, $20 USD a month. Now, yes, you can get places cheaper than that. You can get places a lot, 10x more than that. But at least $20 a month will get you a room in Southeast Asia. Okay. Now, if you want your own place with your own bathroom and shower, then you're going to look at least 30 USD to 40 USD a month. Okay, for a basic place of your own. Now, you might be thinking, that's really cheap. Well, you got to understand that wages and incomes in Southeast Asia are a lot less than here in Australia or USA or many parts of Europe, etc. Okay, so cost of living is a lot less because wages are a lot less. Okay, and you'll think, well, people don't have much money. There must be a lot of theft. Well, this is I filmed this. This is in Davao City. Actually, this is near a place called Toril, which is near Davao City, and this is considered country Philippines. And you see the bicycles here, and look at the little piddly locks they're using. All right, if you use that lock in Australia, in a city in Australia, your bike's getting stolen, mate. Unfortunately, all right. There's so many crackheads in Australia, but in the Philippines, look at that. They've got a little cover there for your bikes, out of the sun, out of the rain. Look at that, and no one's stealing it, man. All right, isn't that amazing? I parked my super expensive bike there with total safety. Okay, didn't even really have to lock it. I mean, I did, but I didn't have to. It's just an example there. Look, even this lock here, like these locks you could snap with your hand, you could cut with pliers. All right, and look at the pedal here. All right, look at that. All right, so we're talking poverty, man. That person's still using the pedal. That's champion effort. Champion effort, man. All right, look at that. Look at that. Now, I thought I could find this guy and buy him some new pedals, but environmentally, why would I do that? Like he's getting it done, man. All right, but in my old bike parts and stuff, I bring them to Asia and give them away. And this security guard here, he's like, hey man, you can park your bike here. Well, the security guard carried the bike. You know what I mean? This is Natasha here, OnlyFans girl. So a lot of OnlyFans girls go to Asia, so they don't have to pay any taxes. All right, because if you're Australian or if you're in the US and whatever, and you live out of the country 5-6 months a year, you don't have to pay any tax. So a lot of girls and guys, they go and live in Southeast Asia and they just bounce around Asia, and anyway, that's a tax haven for a lot of people. But anyway, so the cost of living is very, very cheap. Safety, man. All right, if you're a party person, then yeah, party areas is where the people would have drug issues, and people with drug issues generally have PTSD issues. So you're hanging around those sort of people. So yeah, party areas aren't as safe. Okay. Party areas aren't as safe. Now you're thinking here, hang on, there's like security, there's like beepers and stuff. What's up with that? This is the irony. I don't even understand why there was beepers, but that's just, I know, that's just how it is. Okay, there is some countries in the world, there's certain religious types who are, a bit more violent, and they do live in some parts of the world. So security is generally to keep them, from doing whatever they're doing, based on their religious beliefs. So it's things are cheap in Asia. Okay, crawling animals. One of the best things about what I love about Southeast Asia is the randomness of it all. You got McDonald's, which is making people obese with all their fatty foods. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. So if you want to stay obese, then you can still stay obese in Southeast Asia, because they have fatty foods over there, and people are getting fatter in Asia. It's really sad to see. All right, all this fatty food, and people just topping up their fat stores every day with more fatty food, and they're forgetting their high carbohydrate traditional diets, low fat, that keeps them lean. This is a fantastic place. If you're ever in Toril, Philippines, please come here. Blind massage. Look at how much that costs. be relaxed, be relieved, be rejuvenated. This place, we would go there every single day for blind massage. The masseuses, the men and women, were totally blind, and they were just freaking amazing. All right, if you want to get a top-notch massage, go to the blind massage place, and they are just absolutely excellent. So we would go there every day, sometimes twice a day. I was getting 1 to 2 hours massage a day. Here's some of the legends there. Look at them. Absolute legends, all right? Killer massage. That guy there on the right, one of the best masseuses in the world, in the planet. And look how much that cost, okay? Amazing. So, I didn't give tips. I just gave my shout-outs on social media, and I gave my repeat business. Let's talk about women, all right? A lot of guys go to Asia because women there are traditionally more feminine, more relaxed. There's less Karens in Asia. Sorry if your name's Karen. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Asia is just safer. There's less fake Me Too claims and all sorts of nonsense. It's just a more feminine, masculine polarity, trad wife sort of vibe. If you're looking for a trad wife, then she's waiting for you in the Philippines. She's waiting for you in Thailand. She's waiting for you in Indonesia, all right, Malaysia, etc. Asia in general. Trad wife. If you're looking for a trad wife, then go to Asia, okay? It's an amazing place, and just feel so welcome there. People are like, oh yeah, they make you feel welcome because you're like a rich Westerner. Okay, yeah, that's true, but I go to the slums in Asia, and people make me feel welcome. Those people could come to the, slums of Australia, and they won't be made feel welcome, all right? They won't be, if you're Asian and you come to Australia, unfortunately, there's racism here. But when I go to Asia, I don't feel that, okay? So it is a special place, especially the Philippines, all right? You're filming people, they're waving, they're not like, why are you filming? They're just like giving you the high five. The cat, look at the cat. This is a shopping mall, and there's stray cats feeling safe here. If that was a shopping mall in Australia, the cats would be getting kicked, the SHAs would be burning them, putting lighters to their ears. Look how friendly these cats are. So it's a very feminine culture of kindness. And yes, then you have the extremes of the live market and the animal trade. It's quite interesting, Southeast Asia, all right? But it's got so much promise. Southeast Asia has so much potential, but unfortunately it's getting corrupted by Western means, animal product industries, etc. But traditionally, they're rice eaters, they're kind people, and it's a great place, okay? You don't really see, what wars has Philippines started? You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a great place. So I do recommend going there. All right, if you're a guy, women treat you. If you're a good dude, if you're not a douchebag, all right, then you're just worth more over there. Okay. If you're a Western woman over there, you get more attention than you've ever had in your life. And some people don't like that. Some people like that. Okay, I'm just saying. But you got to go. Just go there, please. Go there. Go to the Philippines. All right. Some of the best people in the world, the nicest people you'll ever meet are in the Philippines. Okay. In general, yes, there's always exceptions. There's exceptions in every country, but in general, I'm walking down the street with my gorgeous girls. All right. It's totally safe. I got my Rolex on my wrist. I got my cash full of money. I got my phone just sitting in my pocket, all right, and it's fine. And worst case scenario, you might get pickpocketed somewhere, but that's unlikely in country areas, okay? So we're here in the country. Look, you don't see any Westerners here, okay? We were here for a couple of weeks, and we saw one guy at the mall, okay? That was a bit out of town, but in terms of actually there was one guy around. This is a little stray cat, little kitten that I found. It was near death. Gave it some water, gave it food, and we kept it for about a week. And then we rehomed it to the vegan dinosaur, Sahara and Co. Legends took care of the little cat because they got a little cat rescue sanctuary place at their joint. But it's the cat, man, is such a cute little thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, so many stray cats and dogs over there, and the locals still look after them. You got to go to Asia, man. And don't go to the tourist areas. Don't go to Boracay. All right. If you go to Manila, go to the slums. Right? Go to Happy Land. Don't go to Boracay. Right? If you go to Thailand, don't go to Koh Samui. I mean, why travel to just have more Western stuff? When you travel, go to where you're the only tourist, and you will really experience what that country has to offer. Okay. But yeah, maybe if you're a really shy person, okay, go to tourist land. But then eventually break free of the tourist traps and go to the beach. Like where's the Westerners? No Westerners here. All right, if you want to be treated like royalty, then go to the country areas. If you want to get treated like another tourist, hey, taxi, 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 then go to, the tourist areas. Okay, but then again, anywhere in Asia, they ask for a taxi. So I'm just saying, again, you can join my coaching group. I've got a coaching group, DuranRider.com, and I've coached so many people for their first ever international trip, and they go to Asia, and they're like, Harley, you're a freaking legend. You're right. You gave us the advice. You were there to support us in the Facebook group, etc. Okay, so I'm 46, and my joy in life is helping people out. Look at these kids here. I got these kids to actually let me take this off mute and I'll listen to what they say. These kids are amazing, man. Stick your face through and say welcome to the Philippines.
One day say welcome to the Philippines.
All right.
Yeah. 3,
1,
2, 1.
Welcome to the Philippines!
You know what I mean? Like, how cool is that? How cool are those kids, man? Oh, this guy's got a Shram jersey on. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, just imagine trying to do that in the USA. Hey kids, I'm doing a vlog. Do you mind shouting out "Welcome to the USA"? They'll be like, "No, you're creepy," or they're trying to rob you, or carjack you, or call you a pedophile. Just, you know, like it's the Western system is broken, man. All right, life is getting crazier. It seems. Just come to Asia, man. All right, come to Asia, and bring good things to Asia. Okay, bring the good things to Asia, right? Bring the vegan message, bring the cycling message, right? Why go to these countries and corrupt it with bad behaviors? Support the fruit industry, all right? Support the rice industry, support the vegan, support the cycling culture in Asia. There is a rich vegan, vegetarian, fruit, cycling, organic, eco-minded culture in Asia. Please come here and support that with your Western influence and Western privilege, okay? Look at this. Ballroom dancing, in the shopping mall area, all right? Would you ever see this in Australia? No. All those bags would be getting stolen from some Eshe brat in the US. There'd be like Glocks and stuff, and why are you filming me, bro? Come at you, bro. And just, you know what I mean? Like, look at this. These kids, they saw me filming, they don't care. They're like smiling, waving later on, all right? That's what I mean, man. No Karens in my face. Why are you filming, sir? Please leave the This is a shopping mall in a public area. People are dancing. How cool is that? And look at this joint. This is a place where they do like secondhand clothing and stuff. And look at the floors, man. Like, this place had so much character. You know what I mean? Look at that. Imagine doing that in Australia. I was in a shop the other day filming Natasha in an area, and this Karen salesperson. Please stop filming, sir. I'm filming the girlfriend. Just stop filming, please. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, that's just the deal. If you want, why do I live in Australia then? Well, I live in Australia, half of the year, and then often go over to Asia, etc. So it's just, like if I. I've got my cats here and stuff. I've got life in Australia, and I love Adelaide. Like, if Adelaide didn't exist, like, I live in Adelaide. Like, Adelaide isn't really Australia, but it is Australia, but it's not really. The lifestyle I have in Adelaide, Australia, is very Asian style. All right, but if Adelaide didn't exist, I would not live in Australia. Now, I'm grateful to have an Australian passport. I understand people are clawing and risking life and limb to come to Australia to get the Australian passport. I get that. I'm grateful. I'm just saying, like, when I meet people in Asia, I'm like, man, you guys have got it good here. Like, people from Australia are moving to Asia? They're like, yeah, why is that? And I've said, because you guys are so much more chill here. It's safer here. It's cheaper here. Even if you're destitute, if you're a full brokey, if you're a brokey Australian or a brokey Asian, you have a better life as a brokey Asian. Now, maybe in India that's not so the case, but in the Philippines and Thailand and stuff, no one's starving to death, all right? People have their rice and stuff. Now, I understand in India things are a bit different there. It's much more hectic, but I'm talking, when I mean Asia, I'm not meaning India, even though India's a fantastic place and I still recommend a great place to live. But Asia just, it's just this cat's got his bum in my face, So not too many worms there. People are like, that's how you lean, Harley. You got 6 foot tapeworms from stray cats in Asia. It's an interesting life, okay? But you have one life. If you go to Asia, you're going to be more valued because people value each other more in Asia, which is quite random because the population density is so full on. But life is more valued in Asia, right? It's just how does that work? Because I remember I had a Chinese boss, Keith Wong. He's a champion, great boss, and he was like, life's cheap in Asia. Life's cheap in Asia, but it's like valued more. It seems like, like it's if you're walking around Asia, you're not going to get king hit from behind by some rando crackhead. Okay, it's not going to happen because people are like, hey, why would you do that? You're going to hurt someone. Don't do that. But in Australia, you get attacked from behind. Like there's so much crackheads here. There's so many people here who just have so much there's so many people with mental health problems in the West. All right, so that they value life less because they don't even value their own life because they're feeling so crap. Okay, that's there you go. That's the answer right there. In Asia, you have a lot more hardship, but you don't see the mental health issues. You don't have a bunch of girls on Xanax. You don't have a bunch of guys on like DHT blockers and shit. Like with so you have more mental stability in Asians in general. That's my experience. Now that changes when those Asians become more westernized and they move to Australia and they do low carb diets. And then they start smashing the coffee, and then they get anxiety, and they're like, oh, I need an anxiety drug, and then they become more westernized and they get all the Western illnesses of the type 2 diabetes, obesity, depression, etc. But then you get a Western person like a Caucasian Australian who was born in Germany or Australia, and then you get them to go to Asia and live on a traditional Asian diet of rice, fruits, vegetables, sugar, with no or minimal animal products, and they just do a lot better, don't they? So there's something about the Asia way. It is, you got to go there. And again, people go, oh, I went to Bali. Bali's cool, but get out of Bali and experience the real Asia, because Bali's quite Western. Now, Bali's freaking awesome, man. Bali is fantastic. Bali, I was there just a few weeks ago. Bali's killer, okay? I could live in Bali. The temperature's there. It's not as extreme either. So, yeah, Bali's a great place. Hey, just go to Asia, people. Go to Asia, ping your bike. Oh, I would never ride a bike in Asia. It's too dangerous. It's too busy. Then you miss out. There's grandmas. There's 90-year-old grandmas, great-great-grandmas, riding their bicycle every day in Asia. Somewhere in Asia, on a busy road, there's a 90-year-old woman riding her 90-year-old bicycle, at 2 kilometers an hour in peak hour traffic. All right, and she's not wearing a helmet. She's not wearing gloves. I do recommend wearing a helmet. I do recommend wearing gloves. But you'll see these women out there, 90-year-old, riding against the flow of traffic. Okay, you see them. All right, but if you're on your phone, scrolling your phone in the bus, you won't see them. Tomcat, is that daddy? It's just, so yeah, get out there. Riding the bicycle is amazing. Like, we ride all over Asia, The drivers there are more respectful, just pay attention to the road. And the main rule in Asia, there's no real road rules. It's just everyone, please be safe, and everyone, please pay attention to the road. That's the main thing in Asia, all right? You can drive in any lane you want, pretty much. But it's just about paying attention, okay? And respect for other road users, man. Like, that's the thing. People just have more respect for each other in Asia in general. They have more respect, and you see it instantly on the road. They're beeping their horn. Hey, I'm passing. Hey, I'm passing. In Australia, they beep their horn because they want to carjack you. They want to fight, you know what I mean? In Asia, they beep the horn. Hey, bro, coming through. You okay? Have a good day. In Asia, when I'm riding my bike along, people are like beeping their horn. Hey, Joe, what's up? Just like saying, being friendly, waving and stuff. Oh, man, Asia's amazing. If you know, you know. And I always go there. And, I've always got, people are like, you've always got pretty girlfriends doing right. You're Leonardo DiCaprio of the vegan world. And I bring these girls to Asia, and there's no problems. The girls feel safe, all right? I've always got some hot chick on my arm. And, and Asia, I feel safe doing that, all right? And the locals love them. The locals are taking photos of my girlfriends over the years. Every time I go to Asia with one of my girls, the locals are like, hey, can I get a photo of the girls? They don't know. Some people do recognise this internet, but a lot of people they don't. And sucralose is coming in Asia. Look at that. Sucralose. So people are getting fatter on sucralose because sucralose is 0 calories. So you have your 0 calorie sweetener. Your body goes, keep eating, keep eating, keep eating, keep getting that. Go get some fatty food now. And so sucralose equals fatty food incoming. And then fatty food equals fatty waste incoming. And you see all the staff. Look how many staff there is. Amazing. There's no automated checkouts here. It's just staff. Look at this. I love the randomness of Asia, man. Asia has this get it done attitude. And I love being around that. Any questions? Hit me up in the coaching group, DuranRider.com. And I'll see you next video. Go to Asia and live the dream.